Good morning everyone. This is Kaja here. Thanks for showing a lot of interest on my previous videos, and this time I have come up with a new topic, design pattern. It's a solution for a software problems. When you hear this topic design pattern, you may have many questions on your mind because it is one of the difficult topic for understanding what is exactly. It is something different from our programming language. We know how to write code, but in what way we should write the code which we can help you to reuse and real-time solutions. So before I start about introduction of the design pattern, you may have some questions in your mind because lots of videos, lots of resources available in online about the design pattern. So why I should go for this video? In this video, I will explain the core concept, what is exactly a design, and I will explain the type of each and every designs. So I will give the real-time example and where and all it will suit. Okay. So since this is an introduction video, I will explain where we need actually a design pattern. A design is very important in our day-to-day life. Not only the software field, when you talk about solution of any problem, just look at this image where I want to design a chair. You cannot say this is not a chair, it's a chair, but it is not serving its needs because we cannot sit on this. This is one example of design failure. And even if you misconceptuate what is exactly the requirement is, then you will end up like this. You cannot assume that which signal you need to follow it. So in other words, when you follow too much of re-engineering, then you will end up with some confusion where you cannot reuse your code. So finally, you will end up with a software like this where you may feel very difficult to change any part of the code. Assume that you are touching somewhere here, and after 2-3 years you may not know what will happen in the next other flows. So that is the final problem. We'll end up with bad design. So now you understand the design is very important in your life. Now we'll see what is design pattern and what are the types which is available in your software field. So technically it is a solution for software problems. Each and every types in design patterns are explaining each and every problems and then solutions. The appropriate way to get our solution, you can find those answers in each and every type. So finding exact type of solution, it is a key role for understanding more on the design patterns. So design patterns provide a standard terminology and are specific to particular scenario. It is easy to extend your software. Yes, if you follow the right design, you can extend your software. Even after many years, you can test the softwares, you can extend the softwares without any issues. And reusability, one of the keywords which we are using in our object oriented world, reusability. We know reusability is nothing but inheritance, but the proper way of inheriting the feature, it is another key role. Not only just using inheritance will work fine. Using the design pattern, this is the way we should inherit. This is the way we should show the customer information outside the board or in the next class. That is a key role which design pattern will going to play on. So as I told, it will avoid long-term software issues. Yes, you can test the code in the future without any issues, without getting afraid of where it will break somewhere. So we saw what is the importance of design patterns and designs in our life, and next we saw what is design pattern, Now we need to come up with a plan what we need to do for approaching our day-to-day coding life in a proper way. So these are the major three types of patterns: creational patterns, structural patterns, behavior patterns. Inside each and every type, we have lot more, many types are available inside, which will answer each and every problems in our software fields. So creational pattern is nothing but how to create object. We are now currently we just creating class name, object name equal to new class name and just sharing the object. But when you want to extend the software or in future need this reusability, this is the term, the reusability. I want to share the object of some other class, but I don't want end customer to keep change their way of creating object. This will answer in creational pattern. Structural pattern, we are designing our softwares, we are just creating classes, methods everywhere, but how we should create, what is the exact structure we need to follow to achieve the predefined software problems. Assume that I have created too many classes at the end of my project, and we'll face an issue where I'm not supposed to show the reference of some of the classes, but bad design of structure, it will show the some of the classes where they can easily intrude and attack our code. And the third one is a behavior. So when we are designed and we put the structure how to our application visibility, means private, public, protected, like that, how it is visible, now it is a behavioral. So how my communication will behave when someone is asking something to me, nothing but someone is calling my class and asking some object or some method, how I should behave and how I should return to them. So that all the informations you will get in the design behavioral pattern. So these are some of the patterns which I'm going to take in my future video. So these are the types of creational pattern. Inside the creational patterns, how to create the patterns, means object. So here we can abstract factory, how to build a factory method, prototype, singleton. And when you see structural pattern, these are the different way we can structure our objects and classes. And the behaviorals, how my project or a solution need to behave to our end customers or in a client. So that's all about the introduction of design pattern. You're going to see each and every type of design pattern. I will put it into the future video. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe or share if it is really useful. Thank you very much.